Innocent Nigerians are kept in IDP camp, but repentant Boko Haram terrorists get amnesty. Wow. Innocent Nigerians are kept in IDP camp, and repentant Boko Haram are getting VIP treatment. Nigeria. Professor Babagana Zulum, governor of Borno State, the epicenter of Boko Haram attacks, the citizens. As the last count, well over 3,000 so-called repentant Boko Haram fighters have been given amnesty, taken through a deradicalization program and reintegrated into the society. If you add those that have been given amnesty just a few days ago, then that number could be over 4,000. This is a reality I cannot wrap my head around, because every time I think about it, my brain screams injustice. It is an injustice to many fine military men who have paid the ultimate price, sacrifice during combat with Boko Haram, and they have left behind family that may never recover from the loss. It is an injustice to the many thousands of innocent, hardworking Nigerian civilians who have been killed and maimed by Boko Haram and their sympathizers. It is an injustice to millions of Nigerians who have lost their livelihood and have been reduced to living miserably in the IDP camps scattered all over the country. According to a report in the Punch, since 2009, Boko Haram has killed over 70,000 people and 2.5 million people have been displaced. The report also said that about 250,000 of those that have been displaced have sought refuge in neighboring countries like Chad, Cameroon, and Niger. If you have ever visited any of the IDP camps, you will understand why the decision to grant amnesty to former Boko Haram fighters is unacceptable. The government said it is a reconciliation process, but no, I disagree. In recent news broadcast, TVC News visited one of the IDP camps to interview the displaced persons. The reality on the ground was terrible, unbearable. Repentant Boko Haram fighters may have the IDP camps don't have everything they could have at their disposals. Many of the IDP camps don't have food to eat. They stay hungry for days. No decent clothes. Even the place they sleep is not good enough for human beings. There was no one particular woman whose interview broke my heart into a million pieces. She looked so malnourished and unkept. Some of her two children, according to her, they have not eaten for days, and it was evident. And this is a woman who was doing farming to feed her family until Boko Haram struck her village and she fled to the camp for safety. I am persuaded that this is not even the worst case scenario. There are many cases that are worse than hers. So why should those that brought these unbearable pains and suffering on people be granted amnesty? What happens to the rule of law? What happens to the Nigerian justice system? Why can't they be brought to justice and made to pay for their crimes? I feel that the amnesty exercise is just making a mockery of huge losses of those in IDP camps, many of whose lives have been destroyed. Imperably, it should be scrapped, and the funds devoted to it should be used to resettle those in the IDP camps so that they can begin to live a normal life. As far as I am concerned, that is true injustice. Do you think Boko Haram killers deserve amnesty? Seriously? Why our government trying so hard to make the lives of Nigerians so miserable and unbearable? Seriously? With thousands of army men out there who died in the hands of Boko Haram, their family are suffering on a daily basis, and this is what we get? How dare these people tell us that they are repentant Boko Haram? Are there no longer rules or laws in Nigeria? What exactly is happening to our country? Whoever it is that lay curse on Nigeria, it shall never be well with that person. Wherever that person is, that person will never find peace, because indeed this is too much. How can they allow thousands of people be suffering in IDP camp, and they're telling us about repentant Boko Haram? They are getting VIP treatments over here, while those people are suffering. What kind of justice is this? Nigerians should understand, especially the Christians, the system they are using in recruiting jihadists into Nigerian military, the police for Islamization agenda. This is the radicalization and reintegration process of recruiting Boko Haram in Nigerian system, to link what they told them, that even Boko Haram members can become Nigerian presidents. What do you expect from a leader who has closed his eyes and mind to what reasonable and intelligent people are saying, only to do his own will, to force Ruga and open grazing on the state? Hi, Jesus. Nigeria, where are we heading to? It pays to commit crime in the country. If you have someone sponsoring you, you know what I mean. The governor is obviously one of the sponsors. This is terrible. They know what they are doing. Selfish interest, playing politics with human lives. Injustice is the order of the day to all our leaders who have lost their conscience in the duty. Be reminded that the evil that men do lives after them. Karma is a mirror. You are wrong, brother. The evil that men do live with them. If you don't mind, that is if you are a Christian, please read Ezekiel chapter 18 verses 20 and see for yourself. I pity soldiers and police who died for Nigeria. And their innocent family are suffering for no reason, because their own their fathers paid their life for no reason. If Boko Haram have been repented, Boko Haram, and been recruited into our army and given VIP treatment, then tell me why our fathers died for no reason. Our brothers died for no just cause. Do not pity them, because they are fools that are being used to perpetrate evil against innocent Nigerians, including their own people, all in the name of obeying last command, as if they have not heard of good soldiers disobeying evil commanders, and even going on mutiny. Let them sit and watch all of them being killed and be replaced by these terrorists that are giving amnesty and drafted into the military. Whenever I read about the story of the dead soldiers, the soldiers who gave up their lives for the sake of trying to fight for the country, in the name of trying to eradicate Boko Haram from our country, I shed tears whenever I think about how our brothers and fathers died for no just cause. How dare these people go about recruiting repentant Boko Haram into our military? May God have mercy on this country. Well, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.